Hello everyone, it's Amber here, and today we are going to be learning how to play Solitary Man by Neil Diamond. In today's lesson, we'll be working through some beginner-friendly chords, an easy strumming pattern, plus I'm going to be teaching you how to play that intro riff that really makes the song pop. And of course, at the end of this lesson, we'll do a full playthrough of the song together. This week's tutorial is definitely not one to be missed, so grab your guitar, get tuned up, and let's get started. We're going to start off the lesson by taking a look at the verse. The chords are really easy, and this is a great song for any guitarist, especially if you are just starting out. So the chords will be up on the screen. We have an E minor chord. From here we have an A minor. Moving on to a G major chord, and then back to that E minor chord. So those are the first four chords of our verse. The second four chords that we need, we have a G major to A minor, and we repeat that again, G major to A minor. So as you can see, we have three chords that we are just repeating in a different chord sequence each time. So now that we have those chords under our fingers, let's take a look at the strumming pattern, and you'll be happy to know it's our favorite beginner-friendly pattern, which sounds like this: down, down, up, up, down, up. And we're going to count this: 1, 2, and 4, and. And each of the chords that you see up on the screen is going to get one round of that strumming pattern. So let's give that a try together, starting on the E minor. 1, 2, here we go. E minor, A minor, to the G chord, E minor, and G, A minor, back to the G, and A minor. So the positives in the song is that the chords are really easy and the strumming pattern is really easy. The difficulty comes in if you're wanting to play along with the original track, because it is quite fast-paced. So thank goodness we have easy chords and an easy strumming pattern, because when we play along with the original recording, you're really going to have to keep that strumming arm moving really quickly, as well as those chord changes are going to have to be quite speedy as well. So that is basically how we play all the verses in the song. We're going to move along to look at the chorus next. The chorus is also a combination of really easy chords. We're going to be starting off with a G major chord to a C major. We have G major again, and then we change to a D major. And those four chords in that exact same order gets repeated again. So we have G to C, G to D. And we're going to be using the same strumming pattern: down, down, up, down, up on each of those chords. So let's give that a quick play through from the G chord. A 1, 2, here we go, and G to the C, G to the D chord, and repeat the whole thing again: G, C, G to the D chord. So that's the first half of the chorus. When we get to the second half of the chorus, we're just going to be going back and forth between a D major and an E minor chord. So we have D to E minor, back to the D, solitary man, bum 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 bum, solitary man, bum 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 bum. So you see how we're just going back and forth between those two chords, and again with our same strumming pattern: down, down, up, down, up on each of those chords. So let's give that a try. D to E minor, 2, 3, 4, D, E minor, bum 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 bum, solitary E minor, and the D, back to the E minor. And this is going to lead us straight back into another verse. So the structure of the song is mostly going to be a verse leading into a chorus, then leading back into a verse, leading into a chorus, and so on and so forth. There is an instrumental section, which is really easy. In that section, all we're going to be doing is playing 2 rounds of the strumming pattern on E minor. And then from here, we go to A minor for 2 rounds of the strumming pattern. And we repeat it again. E minor and A minor. And once we've done that in our instrumental, we go straight back into a chorus once again. So we've come in for a close-up to work through learning how to play that intro riff we hear at the very beginning of the song. So I'm going to give you a quick demo of what it sounds like before we jump in. Now, a very quick heads up, if you listen to the original, this intro riff is played extremely fast. It's really, really quick. So it can be quite challenging for any guitarist, including myself, to play this at full speed and for it to sound accurate. So in the play along, which is coming up in the next section of this lesson, you'll notice that I will be playing this intro a lot slower before we jump into the strumming section. And that is just to help you and to help me make sure that we can play this intro riff as accurately as possible. So the intro riff consists of 2 bars, which is going to be flashed up on the screen for you. And it's going to start with our B string and our high E string. And we're going to strum those 2 strings together. And we're going to be playing with our second finger, make sure you use your second finger, in the 8th fret on that B string. And we're going to strum it together, like I mentioned, both those strings at the same time. And you're squeezing down the 8th fret with your middle finger, your second finger. From here, we're then going to pick out each of those strings individually. B string first, then our high E string. Make sure you're still grabbing that 8th fret with that second finger. So from the start, we play them together and then individually. From here, we're going to reach across with our 3rd finger into the 9th fret on the G string. And then our 1st finger is free to play the 7th fret on the B string. And we play that twice. So do you see how we have gone from 8th fret being squeezed down with our middle, and then we have our 3rd finger coming down and our 1st finger coming down. So it's almost like a seesaw motion, and that's why we're playing with those specific fingers, so that we don't have weird shifting and it looks messy and difficult to execute. So we're starting with that 2nd finger on the 8th fret. 3rd finger comes down for the 9th fret on the G string. 1st finger comes down on the B string in the 7th fret. We play twice, followed by an open E. That's definitely the most difficult part of the song, so I would practice that over and over again really slowly. And as you get more confident, you can start to speed it up. The next bar, we're going to be playing 2 open strings on our B string and our E string. And then we're going to do almost like an up strum. Okay, from the E, open B, open G. And now once we've played that G string, we get to hammer on our 2nd finger into the 2nd fret. So from the start of that bar, okay, you're going to have to come down quite hard to get a sound, otherwise we're going to have that happening. Okay, if you can't get the hammer on, then you can pick it out as well. So it will sound like this instead. Okay, so you can actually play the 2nd fret on the G and pick it with your pick if your hammer-on is not coming through clearly. So that's with the hammer on, and that's without the hammer on. And the last two notes, we have an open B string, open G, and we're going to finish off this riff with one down strum on an E minor chord, which we can hold and let it ring out. So in total, the riff is going to sound like this. So get ready with your second finger, squeezing down the 8th fret on the B string. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. So that's how we play the intro riff to the song. Of course, this is a much slowed down version when compared to the original. And you'll notice in my play along, which is coming up next, it will be faster than how we've just played it now, but it will still be a lot slower than how you hear it in the original recording. So without further ado, join me in the next section of this lesson for a full playthrough of the song, where we will be playing the intro, the verses, the chorus, and the instrumental section. So we're going to be doing a full playthrough of Solitary Man. Here we go. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Melinda was mine till the time that I found her holding Jim, loving him. Then Sue came along, loved me strong, that's what I thought. Me and Sue, that died too. Don't know that I will, but until I can find me a girl who'll stay and won't play games behind me, I'll be what I am. Solitary man, solitary man. I've had it to here, being where love's a small world, part-time thing, paper ring. I know it's been done, having one girl who loves you, right or wrong, weak or strong. Don't know that I will, but until I can find me a girl who'll stay and won't play games behind me, I'll be what I am. Solitary man, solitary man. Behind me, I'll be what I am. Solitary man, solitary man, solitary man, solitary man. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today in this very short and sweet guitar lesson. If you enjoyed this Neil Diamond song, then go ahead and click the video on the screen and go and check out how to play Crackle and Rosie. It has a very similar feel to Solitary Man with simple chords and a simple strumming pattern. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'll see you in another lesson very soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.